Shout out to everybody. We back. I'm gonna do some other blogs a little bit later on. Shout out to y'all. I do want to talk about this. I kind of just been like crazy busy, like trying to hang out with family, and then I went to Young Jeezy concert. Shout out to Jeezy. I ended up getting into it with somebody at the concert. I was like in the like the front. It's not really like the front row. Like it was like if you technically look at it as rows, I was like the second person back. You know what I'm saying? And I got into it with somebody. Dude was just like getting crazy. You know, like it is what it like. People be like at events, like drinking, like at concerts and stuff like that. But the dude was like doing all of this, like all up on me, bro. Like, nah, bruh. Then he ended up spilling his drink, so we almost got into it. But shout out to Jeezy, like they ended up breaking it up, and you know, Jeezy ended up like, you know, when we all put our cameras, you know, back up or whatever after it was all done, like he ended up like performing to the camera I had, you know what I'm saying? I guess it was like appreciation for me, like not, you know what I mean, continuing to make it go left and mess up his concert. But shout out to Young Jeezy. Of course, me, out of everybody, I go to a Jeezy concert and it I can't do nothing, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It is what it, but the dude was like apologetic, you know what I mean, that I ended up, you know, getting into it with, bro. But you're not about to be doing, y'all gotta understand before we get to this, when we go to concerts, like stop trying to push your way to the front. If you didn't pay to get your way to the front, you know what I'm saying, or you coming in mad late, like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all. Deontay Kennedy is a member. You know, we're going to get back to the politics and entertainment in just a minute. But I do want to talk about this Mike Tyson fight. People are alleging that the fight is fixed. So if you go on, let me see if I can show y'all this. Hold on. Let me exit out of this. Let me see if I can show y'all this. Because I think I ended up posting this on my Twitter. It was somebody from TikTok that actually was trying to show that what the rules were in the contract between Tyson and Jake Paul. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yo, he earned like $20 million. That's great. That is a lot of money for a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of money for a boxing match. But the dude ended up, I think they pulled it out. Maybe it is fixed. Like, why would they pull that now? Like, I put up the video on my Twitter and it got pulled down. Maybe the fight was fixed. I don't know. But this is how I'm looking at it. Like, Jake Paul, you gotta understand, man. Like, you going up against like a 58-year-old guy. And so what they're saying is like Jake Paul chose the judges, you know what I mean? And then the contract was written to where, let me see if I can show you all this. The contract, allegedly the contract was written to where Tyson couldn't knock Jake Paul out. And when you look, because you know, people are starting to react to this. Like, people are going crazy about this right now. And when you look at like certain parts of the fight, like Mike Tyson, how he kind of just like bobs and he weaves, like, you know what I mean, some of the swings that he could have hit Jake Paul and he didn't. It made me like think about, I think it was like maybe it was the fourth round or something like that. It was like a couple spots I was just like, yo, he could hit him, and he just sitting there like biting his glove. It could be like he said he's got like a oral fixation, whatever. It could be that, or it could be a situation where like his hands was tied. You know, so this is what people are putting out. It say these rules of Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight are designed to favor Jake Paul. These includes the rules are extremely favorable to Jake Paul. The contract will incentivize Mike Tyson to lose and give Jake Paul an opportunity to choose himself as a winner. The first stipulation in the contract will punish Tyson for knocking out Jake because he's paid on a sliding scale per round. If Tyson knocks Jake out in the first round, he would receive no money. If he knocks him out in the second round, he would only make a small amount of cash. For Tyson to make the most money, he needs to survive all 8 rounds, which means avoiding knocking out Jake. If the fight goes to a split decision, it favors Jake Paul because the judges have to be approved by Jake Paul. Like, what y'all think about that, man? That is crazy, bruh. Hold on, let me see, because I think Shotgun should even, like, posted something about this. Oh, it's just, he basically had the same thing that I put out. Like, that is crazy. If that is real, I would say, like, take it with a grain of salt. It might not be real, but Jake Paul, like, you don't get no credit for going up against a 58-year-old retired boxer, bro. Like, you get no credit for that at all. Like, when I was watching Jake Paul, like, I think I could beat Jake Paul up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Thug Life. It is what it is. I think, like, when I was watching this match, I'm like, bro, ain't no way. And y'all remember them videos where Mike Tyson was, like, training, and you just seen him, like, just training. And I think that's when Jake Paul may have picked up, like, the thought of maybe boxing Mike Tyson, because I think Mike Tyson, he was, like, just training, like, in the gym, and that started circulating everywhere, and people like, yo, he still got it. Shout out to Sean Mayberry with the $20 donation. He say, Mike is a national treasure. There's no way he should be in his financial situation. Even if it was rigged, the boxing world owe that man at least $20 million. Shout out to Sean Mayberry with the $20 donation. Yo, then you got to think, Sean Mayberry, right? You got to think, like, Mike Tyson, his knee was, like, blown out. Like, Jake Paul is a sucker, bro. Like, I don't care, man. I know this is not, like, a real boxing match. It could have been a situation to be real. Like, it's so many factors in play. They got, like, the contract with Netflix. I think the reason why they ended up rescheduling wasn't, like, Mike Tyson, like, hurt or something like that. And then, like, they doing the deal with Netflix. It could have just been like, yo, they can't change it. And this is me being completely fair, right? It could have been like they just had to do the event. And, Jake Paul had to get up there with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson had to get up there, and they just had to do the best that they could. I seen Jake Paul, he did an interview, and he was like, let me see if I can find this. He said something, hold on. Like, the punches that Mike Tyson threw didn't hurt. Not only did he say the punches that he threw didn't hurt, y'all, it's a lot of people, like, throwing videos up of this. Like, well, yo, I type in Jake Paul, and they got Kai Cenat. Yo, Kai Cenat's marketing team is crazy. Hold on, let me do this. And shout out to Frack. We following each other. He ended up going on Kai Cenat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kai Cenat. He is trying to help a lot of people. But yeah, this is it right here. Jake Paul reflects on victory over Mike Tyson, responds to Gervonta Davis call out. This is
he could go for the finish. Would you agree with that? Did you, Kerry, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. Yeah, like there was a point where, I was just like, okay, he's not really engaging back. And so I don't know if he's tired or whatever. And I could just tell,
I got to let it play out and react a little bit. Somebody said Mike not hurting for money.
His age was showing a little bit, and I just have so much respect for him. And that, like...
But if you got so much respect for him, why are you fighting him when he's got, like, a knee brace on? Yo, when Mike Tyson did the... I'm not going to show it on here. Remember he did, like, a quick little interview, and then he turned around, and his bare, like, backside was showing. I'm like, this is rigged, bro. Ain't no way. Like, this is rigged, bro. They try to get the most amount of odds as possible. And Netflix, what is y'all doing, bro? What y'all think about that in the chat? Netflix was wilding. That is, shout out to I'm Just a Vet. He is a member on the channel. I appreciate you. You, Sean Mayberry, you know what I'm saying? Deontay Kennedy. I appreciate all y'all and everybody in the chat. I'll say this. The fight before the Mike Tyson fight, them girls was wilding. Them girls was wildin', bruh. Hey, that was a fight. They wasn't playing, bruh. You know, but I think the one girl that lost actually won because you had I don't know their names. Like the one girl, she kept headbutting the other one and then she caused her to have like her eye split. Like, I'm like, yo, why isn't this girl being disqualified? You know, and they just kept letting them box. I'm like, and she kept doing it. I'm like, this ain't like this is, but it's not like technically a real boxing event. You know, so it's like maybe they can have a little latitude, but if they're licensed or whatever for a specific like set time, like they should. I think that match was rigged, bro. That match was rigged. And then like, hold on, let me finish this.
Like violence, war thing between us. Like after he slapped me, I wanted to, be aggressive and take him down and knock him out and all that stuff, but that kind of went away as the rounds went on.
He said,
but these dudes, bro, you fighting a 58-year-old dude, man. Tank then called him out. He ain't gonna get in the ring with nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Netflix was terrible. Y'all like, I think they got how many users they got on Netflix? Hold on. Hold on. Let's see, 282 million users. Jeez. That's a lot. That's a lot of users, bro. But y'all couldn't get this fight right. Maybe they got like, you know what I'm saying? Like all them users, but not everybody watch all at once, you know? And I heard they had like 120 million people watching at once and the servers just couldn't handle it. Bro, I was like signing out, signing in, refreshing, doing anything I could to watch it. Everybody I was talking to was having the same issue and the same problem. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think they're supposed to be hosting, I think like another like super major event. I was actually excited for Netflix when I found out they had the boxing match because I'm like, yo, they could put HBO out of business. They could do this, they could do that. And, I'm invested. So, it is what I ain't want to go too crazy on them. But I'm like, yo, like they could really like implement change. And then this happened, man. Like they didn't rise to the occasion. So I don't know, man. Deontay Kennedy said the server kept kicking me out. And then somebody said all his fights are rigged. I think so, bro. I think so. Me personally. I mean, I don't know. I can't prove it, but I think so. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. Subscribe to his channel. He's got 476,000 subscribers. Let me like that video. But let's listen to what he got to say.
Shall we begin?
And somebody said, hold on. Our last great fighters do not care about legacy no more. Money outweighs legacy in their mind. I mean, it is what it is. Like, Mike Tyson is aging, bro, and we don't know what issues he's got. And you got to think he was just hospitalized not too long ago. He lost like mad weight. He was hooked up to all kind of IVs. I don't even think it like really hit the media all like that, like how bad he was, and so he's probably looking at his mortality. You see what I'm saying? And figuring like, yo, I want to make the most amount of money to leave to my family. Yeah, he's got like the podcast. He got like, he's been in movies and stuff like that. He got money, but $20 million to him is not a lot of money to him. You know what I'm saying? To us, like, I mean, I don't know. A lot of y'all like Republicans, like I've been like meeting and talking to that's been watching me. A lot of y'all got like crazy money. So I don't even want to say y'all, but like the average person, like $1 million is a lot. And he, I think he got like somewhere around $20 million for this fight, and he had to go, what they saying, he had to go the distance. He had to do all 8 rounds. If he would have knocked him out in the first, which I think he could have, like, I don't care. I think he won the first 2 rounds, but he was so reserved. Like he wouldn't, even when he had clean shots, he just would not take them. It could be like the age, maybe something going on upstairs. I don't know. Or maybe when Jake Paul caught him with a couple clean ones, he just, Like it messed him up. I don't know. You know what I mean? But they're talking about he had to go all 8 rounds to get the most amount of money. You know, and we could be real about it. This is entertainment. This is not like the real like boxing. So I know in a small subculture of entertainment that I deal with, you know, before I started going into politics and everything else, like a lot of this stuff be staged. You know what I mean? So, I mean, sports and stuff is it could be different, but you know, they could be, you know, Jake Paul at the end of the day, he's like a YouTuber. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, he making crazy. He make more money on YouTube than doctors and lawyers and all that. You know, but he's an entertainer. Like, the goal is to get people to talk. Whether or not you do not like him or you like him, you're going to be commenting, putting him in the algorithm via Twitter, YouTube, anything. Like, they shut down the internet on the fight night. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cared about anything else other than what was going on. So, whether or not you respect Jake Paul or not, it's just, you know, him and Mike Tyson going at it. That's what people cared about. But Mike could just be looking at like, this is a payout. This is another entertainment gig. Let me just get in here and get my money. But we are looking for magic. You know what I mean? Like, does he still have it? You know, but he could be looking like, yo, I need this 20 million for my family. You know, I may have to take, you know, a loss here. You know, my legacy technically is solidified. I know he was talking to that girl talking about legacy don't mean nothing or whatever, but he's Mike Tyson, bro. Like, his legacy is still solidified. Yeah, this is gonna maybe hurt his image to some people, you know, because let's be real. This is gonna sound messed up, but some people want a white dude to take out the baddest black dude. That's what it is, bro. Some people they don't care how old Mike Tyson is. It just, some people feel like, yo, this is lit if that go down. You know what I'm saying? Some people do. Some people don't. Some people just want a good boxing match, whatever. But he could just be, Mike Tyson could be looking like, I'm about to get paid, bro. I don't care about none of this. I've been in entertainment for years. Good, bad, or indifferent. People have talked about me. All I gotta do is get this 20 million, stay off the internet for a minute. That could be how he looking at it.
Shall we begin? You know what's sad, right? When you know how that song goes, everybody plays the fool sometimes. I've been saying this for years, since I've been on YouTube. And people start stealing my slogans.
Hey, y'all, hit the like button if y'all can, man. Double tap the screen and all that. Otherwise, I gotta get out of here, man. Like, it is what it is. Somebody said Moda, Falco, and then also the hearts in here. I don't see nobody hitting hearts. If y'all can, like, it'd be appreciated. If not, I mean, I could just stop this. We talk about something else. Somebody say Canelo's going to tear his head up. Canelo's faster than him, the more powerful. You said, I don't know, bro. I think whoever Jake Paul is so popular right now. Like, people, even Tank, like if Tank was to get into a match with Jake Paul, a shout out to y'all. I see some people hitting the hearts. Appreciate that. If Jake Paul got into a match with Tank, for Tank to do that and get the pay, he's probably going to do whatever Jake Paul wants him to do, bro. Like, the money is probably going to be so great. He's going to just deal with it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like, anybody you put up against Jake Paul is gonna be rigged against him. They not about to let that white boy lose, bro. They not. You know what I'm saying? Or like, it's gonna be very difficult for you to win. Like, this is like who they want to push right now.
Back in the days, in the arena, when the gladiators was clashing the swords, the politicians was getting to the politics, constantly writing rules and regulations to govern over your life. Are you not entertained? What, I gotta break that down in subtitles or something? While the most important things are going on in the world is changing. The earth is changing. Towns are being swallowed up.
Somebody said it wasn't an exhibition, bro. It was a pro fight. How does that even make sense to really? How was that even a pro? Like Jake Paul ain't really been through. I don't want to hear that, bro.
Rivers are washing away. People, wildfires are burning from state to state. And anybody that
Yeah, exactly. Born Rich said Jake Paul will never make a serious fight like that happen.
knows
don't think he
the
would.
trees.
And you got to think, all right, so let me say something to y'all, right? I asked somebody, I'm not going to put their name out here, but it's like a really big content creator. And this person like watches like battle rap or whatever. And I asked, dude, I was just like, yo, he's major. Everybody know him. And I'm like, yo, what do I have to do? And this kind of pertains to this too. I'm like, yo, what do I have to do to break into the algorithm? And he was like, to be real, he's like, you got to make content where people are not going to like you and they're going to comment negative things in your comment section. And I was like, what? I'm like, you for real? And I put out a Twitter post about that, like, you know, like what dude told me. And he was like, yeah, he was like, yo, it sound crazy, but when you do that, you got to think, like, if people, like, look at reviews, right? Like on Yelp, on Google review, like when you go to a store or whatever, and you know, like you rarely see any reviews that are positive. Like most of the time you see negative reviews unless they're controlling the reviews, like on their websites, like with Bose, like the speaker company Bose, like they control their reviews. So if you put a negative review, they would control it. They would. Thug Life, y'all did, because y'all pulled down some of my reviews when you know what I'm saying? But like they will control the reviews. But oftentimes, more than not, you know, if somebody uses the review system, they're going to give you a negative review. So it plays in part like with content creation. Like if somebody likes what you're saying, they don't really like comment like that a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? It's like what they don't like what you're saying is when they usually comment. Either they're commenting on something being funny, they're commenting on like something they may not have thought about, and you know, say, oh man, I never even thought about it like that or whatever. But a lot of times the negativity is what goes through. And you know, so but he's basically saying like, yo, you gotta, you know, if you got thick skin and go into entertainment, that's what you gotta do. And so you got to be prepared to be seeing that like on your YouTube, on your Twitter, you know, people not liking you, but that's what's going to boost you and put you in the algorithm if you're not about to go with a publicist, because a publicist normally does mostly everything. And so I thought about that. I'm like, that was crazy. And then I'm thinking about Jake Paul. Like Jake Paul gets a lot of negative publicity. I mean, even I'm doing a blog. This is not favorable to him. Like, I think this was kind of cowardice what he did going up against Mike Tyson. Even if Mike Tyson would have won, I still would have wanted him to go up against somebody that's more of his age, you know what I mean? Or more of a, you know, like a modern day boxer than what he's doing right now. Like, I kind of would have clowned him if he would have lost. It is what it is. Thug life. You know, but if you look, like, there is a lot of negative comments on Jake Paul everywhere. Videos, but you know what? At the end of the day, that's algorithm. So he's still, even though Friday has come and passed, everybody is still talking about this dude. Whether good, bad, or indifferent, his algorithm is up. People are looking at that. And so when he goes into his next deal, he can use all of that as momentum to get more money in the next deal that he does with Netflix or wherever he goes. You see what I'm saying? So he could just make a tweet here and there, do an interview, and get off the internet and enjoy his riches. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. So, like, it kind of brings a little bit of levity to what the dude was telling me. I want to see his name, like, bad. Like, but I ain't going to do that to him. But when he was like, no, you got to, that's just what you got to do. Like, they, you know, if you want everybody to like you, you ain't going to have no views. It's just what it is. And I don't want to do that. Like, I just, not right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, like, get into all that. But, you know, it's kind of pertaining to how people perceive Jake Paul. Somebody said, Dean McCrae said, Jake tried to fight an opponent his age, and he is a real boxer. He lost. And then D Worthy said, the 400 square foot ring altered fight. Skills said no coward in Jake. Market genius, hater love him. He purposely went for Mike and himself to gain a bag, not to hurt Mike. You can look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? You can look at it like that, like, because he did do I think it was the same interview. It was a different part. He was like, I didn't want to hurt somebody that didn't need to be hurt. Because later in the fight, like, it was clear I was about to say Michael Jackson. Mike Tyson was like, he was out of gas. You know what I mean? So he could have, I don't know. It kind of felt like he was trying to put Mike Tyson down. Like, I don't be trusting you, Jake Paul, bro. What y'all think? I don't trust Jake Paul, bro. And then Mike Tyson called out Logan Paul. You know, Mike is thinking about the bag, man. He's thinking about the bag.
Tell me how you gonna breathe with no air. If you don't have trees, which is the lungs to the earth, then how are you gonna breathe? 1 into the 2, 2 into the 3, 3 into the 4. Then you gotta breathe. You know, like that Fab song? How are you gonna breathe with no air? The world is changing. And there is things in this world that
business wise. All right, I'm gonna keep it real. Hey, you bring it. The dude, I can't remember what your name is that made that comment. A Skills from New Orleans. I'm gonna say this. You kind of right though, dog. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. He is kind of right. Like, you know, Jake Paul is a marketing genius for this, man. He is. We get mad all day long. That was very smart to do this. First of all, he got Mike Tyson back in the ring. Everybody was on the market and playing like, bruh. That is crazy genius. Crazy genius. But I want to see what the contract was. Because, you know, what a contract a lot of times is NDA. So even if Mike Tyson is interviewed after this, like, yo, is it something, any type of clause to where you couldn't knock him out? Like, he can't say nothing. You know what I mean? But I think it was clear, bro. Like, the first 2 rounds showed me he could have, like, got crazy with Jake, but he didn't. You know, and then I think it was the 4th round, like, he had an opening and he didn't do anything. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I think Mike Tyson, shout out to DJ Academics too. Like, he ended up saying something. Y'all notice I don't be saying nothing bad about Academics all like that. Shout out to him. But he did post something like right after the fight. He was like, Mike Tyson deserves a cash grab. You know, so I don't know, man. Like, I mean, all these years, man, what he been through, he's still alive. Like, shout out to Holyfield. Holyfield said something seemed off, you know, when he was interviewed about the fight. But he said, like, you know, Mike Tyson's legs just didn't seem right and it just seemed off. I don't know, man. But, you know, Mike is 58 years old. I'm going to say this, bro. I'm 40, right? I ain't that far away from 58. Bro, when I wake up in the morning, thug life, it is what it is. Get mad. I'm telling the 40-year-old story, right? As soon as I hit 40, one day I woke up. I had to wait a minute before I got up. Back was hurting. I'm like, what's this? I'm like, I need a Tylenol or something. This is crazy. I normally just like run down the stairs. You know what I'm saying? I had to wait like each step. So, you know, me hitting 40, I don't know about y'all, how old are y'all in the chat? Y'all tell me how, I might read your name. Like, y'all in the chat, how old is y'all? So I can imagine, because you got to think Mike Tyson has been working out this entire time. Like, to be like 58, y'all hit the like button and emojis and all that, thug life, right? For him to be 58 years old, I mean, he is in incredible shape for a 58-year-old person. Now, working out like that, bro, after I do 20 push-ups, and I do push-ups every night, right? I do like 15 to 20. You know what I'm saying? I think because I don't want to go to the gym. I just, in my mind, it's like if I do 15 or 20 push-ups, it's lit. That's my gym. You know, like knowing I still need cardio, I still need to do like 30 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm doing something. When I wake up the next day, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Robert Law. He said he's 35. John Big Boy said 25. Craig Wilson said 29. Jeremy B says he's 40 years old and stuff changed. I'm 42. hey, Mark Maserati, you said you 39. Hey, Maserati, you ain't right now. You don't know. The day you turn 40 is over. Me and my girl, I was like, I was going crazy with my girl. I was going crazy. I ran out of breath. I'm like, what is this? It's over. I gotta watch what I eat. You know what I'm saying? Big Money said he's 40. D Workout said 38. Trap 24 said 35. Brian Mabry said 40. See, y'all hitting 40. Y'all know what it is. Human Nature 1117 said 38 is when I noticed the difference. Yo, I did go to the gym because I know somebody that's got like that, what is it, Planet Fitness, and you can like bring somebody. So I had went to the Planet Fitness, and normally I just, because, you know, I'm 273 pounds. I'm like 6'2", 273, right? So normally I could just put like 200 pounds on there and just like bench it. Bruh, my shoulder was like, come on. I you know, casually took some weight off. I'm like, yo, this ain't the same. It ain't the same. So being 58 years old, working out for that long, nah, bro. And then y'all got to remember Mike Tyson be hotboxing. Y'all know what that is. He be doing that. You know what I mean? He be talking about all these like type of things that I've never even thought about doing. You know what I mean? Like he just be like, oh yeah, I was hanging out with the crew and we was doing this and that. I'm like, yo, Mike Tyson is crazy, bro. So he did all that in his life and he trying to work out, bro. He ain't got no lungs. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no lungs to be trying to box nobody, bro. And then like his leg is blown up. And then Jake Paul thinking he got a match. Like, come on, bro. Somebody said, because you didn't stretch first. Yeah. That. Yo, I got into it with somebody at the Jeezy concert, right? Because the dude has spilled. I talked about this earlier in the blog. Like yesterday. Like, shout out to Jeezy. He like, you know what I'm saying? Showed your boy love, you know what I'm saying? Thug life. Young Jeezy. It is what it is. Snowman. Right? So we was about to scrap, like, in the front, because the dude had, like, spilled. Like, I don't mind, like, if somebody spills, like, a drink or something like that. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's like a crowd of people. But the dude was doing too much. He, like, doing all this, and I'm like, I got my hand, I'm like, yeah, do it again, it's over. And like, we about to scrap. I ain't say it like that. I was just like, yeah, hey, you about to make me mad, bro. I'm about to lose it. And everybody like turning around looking. And he ain't like, he literally out of his mind. Like he don't mean no harm. He just like enjoying the moment. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I didn't get enough sleep. And this dude like doing all like, then he spilled. I'm like, nah, bro, it's about to go down. So I turned around. Remember when T.I. and Floyd Mayweather got into it over Tiny? And Floyd Mayweather turned around like real quick. Like when I did it, like crack. Oh, I'm like, it's about to go down and I might have to have back surgery after this. You know what I'm saying? When you hit 40, things change, bro. You know what I'm saying? Things change. Shout out. But shout out to Young Jeezy, though. That was a good concert. Shout out to you, bro.
Needs your attention. And one of the things...
Yeah, hey, I'm trying to lose weight, bro. Like, I stopped eating, like, all that craziness. 273. I'm 273, and I'm 6'2". You know what I mean? So I'm trying to, you know, I got kids. I ain't trying to be up out of here. You know what I mean? I'm heart attacks and all that. So I'm trying to lose weight. It's crazy because I like, we gonna get to the video. I like being a solid dude. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can just pick you up and if I need to. You know, but, you know, health is wealth, bro. Like, I need to lose some weight, bro.
In this world that do not need your attention.
Yo, I don't know what kind of license he got. I can't be playing all this music.
Around fighting this geek. $40 million for Jake Paul and $20 million for Mike Tyson to keep you entertained, looking in the opposite direction from where you should be looking at in life.
Hey, Y2 said I was on an exercise bike this morning. Yo. Yeah. Somebody said, yeah, but all that heavy breathing ain't gonna cut it. Like,
first and foremost,
Cole Doc Carter, shout out to you for being a member. He said, about to go jogging. I ain't. What?
Almost, I am a fan of boxing, but I realize that this boxing match that y'all about to be entertained by, it's fake. And then when you
it looked I mean, there's no real way for us to say it's fake, but it is fake, bro. I don't care. That boxing match is fake, bro.
back and you analyze the purpose of this fake fight, they spending millions, $20 million on one fighter, 40 on another to keep you distracted while we living in poverty and pain, sleeping and pissing shit. Are you not entertained?
Oh, yo. Yo.
I'm sorry, because the older I get, the more my eyes open. I don't need to read nobody's book to download from the universe.
Red Hunter said he talking that S word. I was trying hard to find anything in the world that was going on. Nothing.
I don't need to read nobody's book.
Yo, you got to get hip to Hassan Campbell. You got to subscribe to his channel. Like, he be having some good content.
I'm living through the experience of life in pain and realizing that how Tupac said, they got money for wars but can't feed the poor. No, they had money for poor.
Yeah, think about this, bro. Like, let's be all the way real, right? All this money, I mean, they made their money. Like, they can do whatever they want, like how they make their money. But think about, like, if you broke. Like, if you, like, at the bottom of the barrel, you about to lose it type broke. I've been there before in life. That's why I be hustling and trying to do anything I can to make sure I'm never in that position again. But, bro, y'all got to understand. Imagine being like that, in that position, and seeing all of these millions being thrown around. They saying Beyonce got 10 million for 7 minutes of talking, and, you know, Eminem got 1.8 million. I'll say this, Beyonce's team says she didn't get paid $1 to do the Kamala Harris thing. I'll say that. I'll put that out there, because they came at Candace Owens yesterday about that. But yeah, I mean, imagine being like broke and seeing like Kamala like raising $1 billion, you know, and then just giving it all to the Talk Daddy TV show, like, you know what I'm saying, like that podcast, and spending $100,000 to make a room up, and, you know what I'm saying, or looking at Congress passing all these bills with all this pork in it, you know, spending like $20 million for $200 million to research if whales, you know what I'm saying, like, can hear different things, and like, it's like, what? And you out there broke. And then it makes me remember when Tupac said, like, yo, if I'm broke, what you want me to do? Keep asking? Nah, I'm coming through. I'm picking the door. I'm coming through blasting. Like, you know, like people, they lose it after a while. They be seeing people with all this money. And it's like, you starving, like. And he right, like, yo, low key, it's like a big distraction. You had the, they tried to distract you. Well, we had the election. That's not a distraction, election. You know, but you got this. You had the Young Thug. You had all these different distractions, bro.
just not Young Black America. You know how Meek Mill's song, Young Black America, one of my favorite. All you hear is hurt and pain in that song. You got money for poor, but just not the natives of America. The natives of
That's why they say this is like one of the richest countries, bro. Like, you could think about this. Like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, like these dudes was YouTubers and they got crazy, like they got so much influence. They could, if they wanted to get political, they could sway like their demographics' opinion on who to vote for. Look what Aiden Ross did. He used his platform to vote for Trump. You know what I'm saying? Or tell people he was voting for Trump, and Trump came to his platform. And like, it's just how much influence these people got. Like, how much money people are making in America is unreal. But it's like a small group of people that's making all the money.
Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens. It's bad enough we living with buildings on top of buildings, and when you walk through the neighborhood,
somebody said, "You think life is going to get worse under Trump?" I don't see how. I think he's about to cut out all the bloat that's going on with the federal government. I think that's what he's about to do. I think he's about to get RFK to fix the the food issue that's going on. Like, our government's been allowing these companies to just put all this toxic chemicals, and not toxic chemicals, I should say, but like, I mean, they are, but I don't want to say the word toxic chemicals, but unhealthy things into our food. You know what I mean? So the FDA needs to be overhauled. You know what I mean? I think that's one thing. And I think, you know, companies now are starting to loosen up. They're starting to hire more. So, I mean, people are excited. The stock market just showed you, like, people are more comfortable in investing now. Like, so I think, you know, overall, I think things are going to look better, man. I think it's going to be better. And then he's trying to get rid of all the illegal immigration. So I think things will get better, because you got to think, like, all these people that are hiring these illegal immigrants. Remember, I think it was like Walmart, like back in the day, they was hiring like illegal immigrants. There ain't no alleged with it, like they got called out for it. So, you know, all these people are gonna have to hire Americans if he starts deporting all these people back. So I think it's gonna get better, bro.
Of the buildings on top of buildings, you don't even see no jobs. You start computing.
Yo, this dude said you about to see how bad it gets with. And we're gonna talk about politics in another blog, man. Just not this one. But you know, hey, come back to the next blog and we'll talk about all that stuff with that.
And then calculating in your brain. Okay, so you got all these buildings here, and up under this building, that building is one bodega and a liquor store on every corner. And this is where we living at. And then Friday night or Saturday night, main event, you get to sit down on pay-per-view and watch 60-year-old Mike Tyson, who's damn near in the casket already, get ready to fight Jake Paul.
That is awesome in America, though, just to think about it. Like, thinking about it like this, like all of the, like 230 million, like users they got on Netflix have disposable income to be able to have Netflix. And a lot of people in different countries can't even do that. You know, so that's a great thing. Like, you know, people have some disposable income to be able to afford entertainment and stuff like that. You know what I mean? America ain't all bad.
A young dude that's in his prime, get in the ring and watch the most staged, because what they not telling you in those contracts.
And real quick in the comments too, let me know what y'all think. I might read y'all names out here because we got like some views on this. So since y'all hitting the likes, I'm gonna do that. Let me know if y'all think this is staged, like the boxing match. Y'all think the boxing match is staged, or do you think it's not staged?
It's in the contract that Mike Tyson can't knock him out. He can't do this. He can't do that. So if all this stuff is in this contract for Mike Tyson not to win, then what are we watching?
Mm-hmm.
That's my take on the situation. Mike Tyson running around in briefs. I see why they.
So Jake Week says staged 100%. OG Greedy said it was staged. They had contract. Rugby said it's staged. Cold. Doc Carter said somewhat staged. L. Rose said, of course it's staged. Eagles Encore said, people dumb. They will spend their last to see this fight and just have their kids just eat noodles. Hey, you are right about that, Eagles. Like, some people will do that. OG said, facts. Red Hunter said the boxing match was for marketing. Bill Squires, yes, it's staged. Mike Tyson wasn't being himself. He was in it for the money. Maggie Bogdan said they all are. It's entertainment. Exactly. That's why I don't be getting. Hey Maggie, that's why I don't be getting too caught up in like football and basketball no more. I even think that be staged like half the time. Nick 660 said, I don't think it was staged for Mike Tyson. I think the last rounds, I think he was really gassing out like the last rounds. But you know, it was points of it. I'm like, yo, he could hit him. He not doing it. I don't know. Aaron says stage for real and super obvious. Gadget Fix Pro says stage. Tyson looked at his body language. JC said it was either stage or Jake scared of a 58-year-old man. Rugby 79 said Mike will get no money if he use his punching power. Exactly. I1 said new WWE. Jake Week said Mike could have knocked him out 100 times over. Run said you're watching them so they get rich. Exactly. Red Hunter said he trolled the whole world. Listen to the podcast. Okay. All right. Derek Benton said, I mean, love or hate Paul, he's making money like the Island Boys. Shout out to the Island Boys. They ended up shouting me out. You know what I'm saying? Joseph said 100% stage. Did you see his pre-fight training and sparring? Looked nothing like he, but that was like 4 years ago. You know, like a lot can change in 4 years, especially when you get up in age like that. So I don't know. And then Anthony Black said, yes, it was staged. Come on now, everyone see that. And then like maybe they could also be thinking, okay, let's not hurt Mike Jackson. I keep wanting to say Michael Jackson. Let's not hurt Mike Tyson because we may want to like use him to fight Jake Paul maybe in the future. You know, they could be thinking something like that. And then Birdie said it was only $6. And then the real Flapjack said the fight wasn't for the money, dude. Y'all missing a huge point. And then OG said boxing is not a playing sport. Rugby said Mike got the bag to look embarrassing losing to Jake. Bro, I think like real rap, bro. I think it was a money grab, man. I don't want to say that, but I think it was, man. I think it was definitely a money grab. And then Gadget Fix Pro said, look at body language. They protected Mike. Money Rizzo said it was Mike's contract to not knock him out or beat Jake up too badly. Money said he 58. What did we really expect from him? Mike, he just got paid. But then like Mike is so used to like his whole career, bro. Like this dude like gasses out in the first like 4 rounds. You know, like he tries to knock his opponents out, and this is nothing like Mike Tyson, bro. And then Y2 said the streaming quality was bad. Quality was like one of Chrome events. Aaron said money grab and Vegas play. Exactly. Cylinder said, yo, I would be mad. You know them people that be, I know somebody that be going to like all these boxing events. People be doing that, bro. I would be mad if I spent all, because how much was tickets to go home? Let's see how much tickets was for the Mike Tyson event. So the ticket prices. There are some decent seats in the 100 corner section for $150 to $200. Yeah, right. Hold on. What? Yo, they had reasonable ticket prices? Yeah, right. Y'all cat. USA Today. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are closing in on a massive boxing match with the YouTube star and ex-heavyweight champion set to step into the ring for a Netflix exclusive that figures to... Okay, how much Mike Tyson fight tickets? As of Friday afternoon, the get-in price for the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul is $78 per ticket. which will get you a seat in the upper deck. There are still floor seats available near ringside, but it will cost over $1,900 per seat. That ain't that bad, bro. Let me show y'all this. That's really not that bad. This is USA Today. They saying that. Bro, we could have went. Hey, we could have went. Hey, next time we going, bro. We all gonna have to go. If it ain't, like, I could have paid that. Yo, the inauguration costs more than this. I was looking at, hold on. Oh, I can't spell that, inauguration. Look at the ticket prices for the inauguration, bro. It's crazy. Hold on, let's see. Oh, they playing games. All right, reserve your tickets for the inauguration. Hold on, inauguration tickets. Oh, they trying to look at these prices. It costs more to go to the inauguration. Look, if you want to be in a Northwest Southwest standing, it's $6,995 for the inauguration. Yeah, what kind of country is this, bro? You got to pay all that. Just it's crazy. The West Wing standing is $5,500. The North South standing is $3,200. Union Square standing is $1,995. So you could get a front row ticket to a Tyson fight for the same price as being at the inauguration. Yeah, hey, people be saying, oh, I want to go to the inauguration. Yeah, better look at the ticket prices because I'm trying to go. And it's like, I got to make a decision. The mall standing is $1,400, right? But this is what it is. So you're going to be like, this is United States Capitol, right? Oh, yeah. So you paying like $7,000 to be like right up there, like with the president and all that. So no, you still like that. You over here with it. No, that's crazy, bro. All that money and you still this far away. So if you in the West standing, you like down here, and that's I might buy it. Should I go? Hold on, West standing. That I mean, you can still. Let me see. Man, I ain't paying y'all no $5,500. What a mall standing at? $1,495. Mall standing. Where is the mall standing? Yo, being a fan of the government is crazy, bro. Mall standings all the way back here. Yo, America expensive. Yeah, I ain't about to pay all that to sit. Like nah, bro. Because where the president gonna be at? He gonna be up here? So you got it. The way to go is to do the, hold on. West standing is I. And the West standing is 5,500. Like, no, bruh. Then I'm gonna take somebody with me. Bro, I'm about to pay $11,000 to go see the president. But it's like, how often are you gonna see in a presidential inauguration though? Like thug life, like for real. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's for the rich, bro. Like to see the president get inaugurated is for the rich, bro.
Say it's easy.
They want to make sure they got all their friends, and then he gonna get up there for like, how long is the presidential inauguration? Hold on, for like 10 minutes. All right, it says over the years. Let's see, how long does it take? So he's gonna be up there for US.gov. It varies. You can be up there a short time or a long time. So it varies. So I don't know if I want to spend all that money, bro. I don't know. I might. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Somebody said if you were rich, you wouldn't have to pay. Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. That's how it works. You have your donors pay. Have my donors pay to get me in. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. We got 46,000 views in here. We about to when I come back, we're gonna talk about some politics and or entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that's been subscribed. You know what I mean? We over 100,000 subscribers. We about to hit 104,000 probably within a week. You know what I mean? And YouTube, they said that they're sending me my plaque. It should be here Tuesday, and I'm gonna end up putting it right here. You know what I'm saying? So we could all see it. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. I'm out. Come rate, subscribe, cause yo, AOC and Whoopi Goldberg kind of been bugging, bro. And I kind of want to talk about some of that. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace. Jake Paul, like, listen. I'll get in the ring with you, bro. I'll get in the ring to avenge Mike Tyson. Just pay me like $5 million. Take your 30, 40, 50. Because didn't like Jake Paul get like 40 million and Tyson got like 20? Give me $10 million. $10 million. And we can make the match happen. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody.